So you ruined my opening joke for this, because I was going to tag you at the start of the video, and then you tagged me in the parking lot. Alright, so...
Well, you guys gotta deal with it, man. So, first of all, welcome back.
Hi.
Howard's been picking up your workload.
Yeah, thank you, Howard. I appreciate it. Thank you for picking up during my busy semester.
Yeah, semester. It's so cute.
Get the fuck out.
You're in my car. So we saw Tag.
Yeah.
We could have saw Incredibles 2 first, but we went with Tag instead.
I have plans to see Incredibles 2 on Wednesday with with a girlfriend and her friends. So yeah.
Either way, it was like, well, we got Hereditary. It's supposed to be the biggest horror movie of the year.
I mean, horror ain't my thing.
And we got Incredibles 2, a sequel we've been for 14 years, or we can see Tag. It's like,
what?
Fuck yeah, I want to see Tag.
I was like, I legitimately actually was pretty excited to see this movie. Like,
all right.
I don't know, it looked like a lot of fun.
So that being said, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's perfectly fine.
It's a fun movie.
I mean, if I'm gonna be, I thought Game Night was better.
I never saw Game Night, but I want it.
Game Night was pretty funny.
Okay.
I genuinely really liked Game Night. This one I was like, it's dumb.
Yeah.
But
it's like dumb and childish, but I mean that's the literal point of it is to be dumb and childish.
I mean, that doesn't make it good on its own. I mean, it's mostly made good by the fact that it's good actors behind it more than that's really what makes it more than anything else, because it's not the writing.
I mean, I think those tag scenes were pretty awesome.
Yeah, but again, you had like John Hamm and Jeremy Renner to sell the shit out of it.
But like the way that I love the whole Sherlock Holmes vision around this game.
And again, it was like, if any other actor did those scenes, it would not work as well. It's because you have Jeremy Renner doing it. Yeah. And he's clearly having a fucking blast.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Someone's pissed.
Where the fuck are you?
Oh my god.
This lady is freaking out in the parking lot. I don't know if they can hear this. I don't know if they can hear this, but there's this lady
you can see her walking around in the background. Oh, yep, here she comes.
Oh, she's coming back?
There she goes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so I rolled up the windows.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, man.
Oh, man, she is pissed off.
Man, she is gonna kill somebody.
Good. We're in the car.
Yeah, we're in the car.
Whatever you do, don't make eye contact.
Don't make eye contact.
I think she's gone.
Okay.
So that was really weird.
We just hear this lady behind us going, Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Holy shit.
Just shouting.
I was like, oh, man.
This fucking parking lot, man.
She's on the fucking warpath. Oh, man.
I feel bad for whoever she's yelling at.
No. Oh, Jesus.
He must be it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you ever see the trailer for this movie, you're not familiar with it for whatever reason. This is apparently based on real life event story, which they showed clips of that, like the actual people at the end. I thought that was the best. That was actually my favorite part of the movie. Honestly, yeah. Where they just apparently the guys have been playing the same game of tag for like 23 years, and it's just the way they stayed friends through childhood. And and the new one just saying apparently the best player, who's played by Jeremy Renner, wasn't he was Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry.
Okay, who has never been tagged ever. So the other 4 people in the group to get together and say we're gonna tag the shit out of him, and that's pretty much like on the eve of his wedding, and basically the entire story is how they tried to get him, and how just increasingly absurd and ridiculous it gets in the process, that I almost don't want to say too much, because
there were definitely some moments that were too much.
That were like, fucking what?
I'm all like, sometimes I'm like, some of the stuff I'm seeing them pulling, I'm just like, okay, yeah, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, like somebody.
I know he's walking off without a scratch, but he's dead.
Somebody would have died.
Yeah, somebody would have definitely been dead, or at least like critically injured.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So
Definitely
yeah,
the battering ram. The battering ram would have done it.
yeah, that was like
Yeah.
some Predator shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like,
I think that's what they were going for in that scene, though. Like, I was getting kind of a Predator vibe off.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
I will say, like, the best scenes in the movie are just when the guys are just hanging out and just talking to each other. Because all the actors, like main actors, the main people in this group, generally do have really good
There's
chemistry.
a lot of fun chemistry.
I mean,
like, for me, like, my favorite part was just the heart. There was a lot of heart in it, you know.
Mostly towards the end. We'll get to the
Yeah.
end, because I thought the end was really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, but then, like, I was kind of heen and hawing at some points when, like, all right, like, the actors are funny and they have really good chemistry together, but there's a lot of those dumb Hollywood dumb comedy jokes that I can't stand, like the obsession with dicks and sucking dicks and all kind of variation of dicks, which to me is just lazy writing. Because like any moron can write a dick joke. A monkey can shit on a laptop and still write a dick joke somehow.
I mean, like, when you get a high quality dick joke, though, that's like that's like seeing a unicorn in a forest. You know, like,
That doesn't
wow,
mean I want to like.
that is
I
an
want to
amazing
comb
dick
through
joke.
piles to find the good dick
Oh
joke.
yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to search through piles of dicks.
You know, get your dick unicorns, you know, sparingly.
Yes.
You know, search for the dick unicorns. You know, like, you know.
See, we're trying really hard to make a good dick joke,
a sunny
and neither one of us
Wednesday.
is cracking. That should tell you everything you need to know about dick jokes right there. And the only thing
The
I got,
unicorn with the. Never mind.
you're still trying, and it's not working.
All right. I was kind of amused, but
By
I'm
your
also
own
really,
joke.
I'm also really immature, so there's also that.
But yeah, and of course the other best sequences are just when the tag sequences occur, and Jeremy Renner just goes in this fucking Sherlock,
Like fucking Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, like coming out to 30 degrees, arrogant, use that to advantage, stuff, shit like that, and just how
slight smell of weed.
And it's how each one goes through the insane lengths to either tag someone or get away from being tagged. That stuff's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
The kind of in-between investigation scenes are ones that I'm kind of like, okay, let's get to the better stuff. Like, I didn't really, like, the bartender kind of annoyed me.
Yeah.
That was, like, jokes like that, when it's honestly done by people that's not the main characters. We're kind of like, okay, this is kind of run its course.
Yeah.
That being said...
I did kind of like that one bit where they were at the AA meeting and the guy was like, "How long have you been sober?" "Oh, I'm not sober. I'm high right now."
Oh, yeah.
that I actually kind of got a kick out of. That was funny.
And I did like how it just randomly turned into a horror movie at random sequences.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. Like, I mean, dude, that's like freaking tag sometimes. Like, I don't know. Like, I was thinking like back when, like, childhood, when somebody's chasing you and you don't want to be it, man. That shit, the adrenaline was like.
Oh, I remember.
kicking in.
I
Like,
worked in
goddamn.
school districts. Trust me,
Yeah.
I remember how much. Like, I never hated tag as a kid.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it now. Because have you ever tried to like wrangle kids in when they're playing tag? It gets
Oh, man.
political.
You gotta like bribe kids.
And die hard because like I don't want to be tagged. You tag me. No one's fucking playing tag.
Oh jeez,
Like,
man.
After a while, we had to ban it.
Oh,
And-
you banned tag?
Dude, unless you've been in a school district, you don't fucking get
Okay,
it.
okay,
You don't
all right.
fucking get it. It just causes more problems.
Okay, all right.
So that
I'm
part's
just
like-
how the fuck are you gonna ban running in a playground?
That was like, dude,
I'm just
literally
saying.
do anything else. Just don't play that fucking game. Like, that's really what it got to, because like no matter what point, someone would start crying.
Jesus.
Occasionally, a kid would angrily throw off his shirt.
What?
This shit fucking happened. I'm not
Jesus
kidding.
Christ. All right.
Like I said, it gets fucking cutthroat. All right, you know. Somebody would get hurt, and then somebody would start crying,
Yeah.
and then someone blamed that kid for making the adults make them stop playing tag,
Oh,
and then
man.
that kid would get picked on.
Jesus Christ. I forgot how much childhood was like fucking Game of Thrones.
It's more like Game of Thrones, but it's less subtle.
Yeah. Like,
And
like,
mind the incest,
like the
like-
Sesame Street Game of Thrones. Like, yeah.
Well, let's play tag. It's no, you're fucking do like you're a fucking son of a bitch.
Tell him I tagged him. I've never seen Game of Thrones. I just catch the memes on Facebook. I'm like,
You've never
okay,
watched
I
Game
get.
of Thrones?
I've read the first book, but that was it. Sue me.
Shame.
Sue me, motherfucker.
Shame. That's a reference you don't get. 'Cause you
No,
haven't seen Game of
I'm
Thrones.
fully aware of shame walks, but like, I don't know who it's referencing.
See,
I
you-
understand
you-
the concept.
You would know if you watched the show.
Fuck you.
But anyway, So yeah,
So like, yeah, they're trying to tag. Like, it's wild.
honestly, it's a pretty straightforward story.
Yeah, it's one of those like, it's just kind of a fun premise on its own. So it's
Like if like as far as dumb comedies goes, it's better than a lot of the ones I've seen.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that
I mean, for instance, most of the time with dumb comedies, I'm never looking forward to them. I was actually kind of excited to see this.
I was curious because, like, all right, concept alone, I have to watch it.
Yeah.
And like I said, there are some fun sequences. Some places going to like. There's a waterboarding scene in this.
Oh, no, there isn't a waterboarding.
Well, a
scene. There's an
waterboarding-ish
almost spoiler alert, but there's an almost waterboarding scene because they threatened to waterboard a guy, and they're like, okay, we can't waterboard someone. That's fucked up.
And then it's just on parts. It'll take like a really dark turn, like not even like for comedic purposes, and it's kind of like, dude, I don't know if your writing is good enough to pull this off.
Yeah,
like there's a part where, spoiler alert, the fiance of Jeremy Renner's character fakes a miscarriage to get him out of the situation.
That was
but it's played straight for a good chunk of time.
Yeah.
Until they reveal later on. So it's like, is this movie really gonna talk about miscarriage right now?
Yeah, it was. I don't feel like that was handled well.
No, and it turns out she was faking it, which is like, that just leaves me ethically uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about that.
So there were some cases where it was like, okay, if that killed it for you, I honestly kind of get it.
I mean, like, it didn't kill the whole thing for me, but like,
no, but it's kind of like you guys are kind of fucked up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the guys, like, I feel like somewhere around that part of them. I mean, like, what was it? They were like, it came up like they were trying to tag the guy at his AA meeting.
Yeah,
and
which again was already kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
but.
I mean. And it was kind of funny when they found out, and one of them was just like, I'm glad he's getting help. And I was just like, that is so fucking nice.
But again, that comes down to the actors, too, and that they can still say, like, you know what, we were trying to get this fucker, but they still legitimately care.
You do know that they're friends throughout the thing. Like, it's like fucking Professor X and Magneto, It's like, they're friends.
Less murdery.
Less murdery, but, it's like a fun rivalry.
Yeah.
And, like, one thing this movie does get right most of the time is fun.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there's a part where they take him to AA meeting and they locks himself up in like a cafeteria.
Yeah, and like a little kitchen.
A little kitchen area, and then the fiance comes out angrily saying like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" And like, "We gotta get ready for a photo shoot." And then she pretends to have a miscarriage. Although we don't know that at the time. Although one of the characters is like, "And she's fucking faking," which again in the moment is like,
"Oh man,
that was kind of where it was like, I think everyone, and you could just feel the anuses and everyone, that audience just collectively like slam shut.
Mm-hmm. I was just kind of like, I'm like, dude, don't say it, don't.
But it's okay because it turns out she was faking. So
is it though?
That makes it better? Question mark. So that was like, there were parts like that. They're kind of like, okay, that's a little bit iffy. But again, it does kind of make up for it because I think the ending was really good.
The ending was nice. I did like the ending. Can I talk about the ending a bit?
Yeah, I think we're kind of transitioning.
Spoiler alert.
And it turns out the main guy brought them all back together in the first place has cancer.
Yeah,
like liver cancer.
And that's why he's trying to tag him because he's not going to be able to play in the coming years. So like, I was actually kind of surprised because usually I feel like sometimes when a movie pulls like a cancer twist, they like milk the shit out of cancer, like they suck cancer's dick almost to a point where.
What did we just say about dick jokes?
That wasn't a dick joke. Like, that's what I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like movies, like, they'll give someone cancer because it's like cancer is like, I mean, cancer is horrible. But I feel like sometimes movies just kind of lay it on a little too thick where it doesn't feel authentic anymore. I mean, I feel like the cancer thing was handled well. I liked kind of the...
No, like, it does end well. Like, I'm just thinking of BoJack Horseman all of a sudden. Like, like, hey, who were you last week? Yeah, I got cancer.
He's like, I have cancer.
Oh. So like that's a dark.
You know, like,
can make it work. You have to know what you're doing.
You had to know how to do cancer right, and I feel like they did cancer right.
There's a T-shirt for you.
Yeah, I did cancer right, motherfuckers.
Oh, great.
Put that on a yellow wristband.
You know,
I did cancer right.
You know, if there's a time when we ever become
IDCR.
popular, we're getting in trouble for so many jokes we've made over the
Really?
No, I'm saying if there ever becomes a point we actually become like popular and
Yeah.
take off, we are gonna get in so much trouble for so much shit that we've said.
Oh,
I'm gonna spend
absolutely.
like an hour-long video just apologizing for the list of jokes.
What was it? The sneaky Catholics. I remember that one. Well,
There's the whole Noah review.
The
where
Noah
you just shat
review.
on the Bible for
Oh,
like
man.
30 minutes.
oh man.
There's what was that stupid vampire college movie? Vampire Academy. That one.
What?
Yeah, that was the thing that happened a while back.
Oh man.
This was
All
long.
right.
I was like 3 years ago.
God damn.
I know, we've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, it does end nicely when they all kind of get back together and just kind of realize, like, you know, we're still friends at the end of the day, so let's just have fun with it. And that's basically what they do. And so it ends them just having this game of tag in the middle of the hospital, and they're having fun. And like it ends very sweetly, it ends very nicely. And I was like, okay, like, all right, that was like, say what you will with the rest of the movie, it does end really, really well.
It does.
So,
I did enjoy that.
so like overall, I'd say this was like a matinee.
Yeah.
Like I'd say it's a solid matinee.
I think it's a fun matinee. You know, you can take your bros to it. Mm-hmm. You know, play tag in the movie theater parking lot afterwards.
Yeah, so like stuff like that. That was fun. So like I had a decent time with this.
Yeah, I had fun. Had fun. This is a fun movie.
Yeah, I mean I can't really think of much else to talk about. Can you?
I want to talk about I can never remember that guy's name, but his wife in the movie. Oh my god, she was fucking fucking insane, and I loved it.
Yeah. So the main guy whose name I also the guy from Hangover.
Yeah, the guy from Hangover
has this really intense wife. Who just takes it way too seriously.
I mean, like I think everyone in this movie takes it way too seriously.
Yeah, but
she's
she's
like
no, you're
soccer
too intense.
mom serious. Like she's like, don't fuck this up, and I'm just like God, when I was in that brought me back to high school wrestling for a bit, because I mean, like, wrestling moms are fucking scary. Oh my god, like it's just like because you're hurting their babies, and they go mama bear on your ass from the bleachers.
I will say this much: of all the dick and balls jokes, she did have the one that genuinely made me laugh at the very end.
Oh, which one was that?
When they finally decide, you know what, we will let her play, and then she decides to go,
Right,
and then she goes like, "You want some of my little ginger balls?" So,
that was great.
but she's in like really intense ways. Like, all right, that got a laugh out of me.
Yeah, that was funny.
So yeah, like for what it is, I think it's perfectly fine. I think it's perfectly serviceable.
It's a fun movie.
It's definitely a movie where the actors make it watchable.
Yeah,
but I feel like
it's like Highlander.
If this is any other crew, this would have sucked balls.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, the second movie I've seen this year that was based on being really competitive over games, and it's actually not that bad. Game Night was the first one.
Oh, right. Still gotta watch that. All right.
The Game Night was fun.
Okay.
So trailers?
Yeah, trailers. All right.
So first trailer we got was this was a newer trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I'm so fucking ready for that movie.
It's been a pretty good year for comic book movies.
Yeah.
So let's end this series.
Josh Brolin's been killing it.
Oh yeah, Josh Brolin's having a good year.
Thanos and Cable.
Yeah, Josh Brolin has made some really smart choices. We'll see if that carries through to Sicario 2.
Is he in that?
Yeah, he's in that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Really?
Because I saw the first
You were
one.
telling me how awesome it was when we first saw
I said the first one is amazing.
Okay.
The second one looks like a cash grab.
Probably. But
Because the second one was a dark movie about drug peddling in the Mexican cartel. The second one looks like they're trying to John Wick it, and this makes me a little concerned.
all right.
But anyway, that's a whole different. Ant-Man and the Wasp looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a palate cleanser after Infinity War.
Okay, I saw Infinity War with my girlfriend a while ago, and we were like,
mine.
Yeah, and we were talking about it afterwards, and I was like, oh man, I'm so fucking ready for Ant-Man and the Wasp. And I'm like, oh my god, you know what would be the most fucked up thing ever?
Just suddenly.
And like the after credit scene, you just see Ant-Man, and he's just walking, all of a sudden he just like turns to dust.
No.
And then my girlfriend is like, what if his daughter did? And I'm like, oh, fuck!
Shit.
Why? Why did you do this to me?
Could very well
Holy
be.
shit!
We know Ant-Man's in
just-
the next one. So.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm kind of wondering where it is in the timeline.
It's like after Civil War, before Infinity War.
Okay. Yeah, that I can accept. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, they're not gonna address that for a while.
I'm hoping they don't. Oh man, that'd be too much. Ugh.
So yeah, then we got Bad Times at the El
Spider-Man.
Royale.
It's the first time I've seen a trailer for that.
Yeah, I only saw this one like last week when I
Yeah.
saw Hotel Artemis. That one looks interesting.
I'm interesting. Yeah, I'm interested.
Another
I
John-
love Jeff Bridges.
And I'm really liking John Hamm the more I see him in movies.
Oh my god, he's great.
Now that one looks interesting. I'm curious how that looks.
Plus movies that are just in Vegas. I just love the tone that Vegas has with movies. It's just like, I don't know.
It's interesting now that I've actually been there.
Yeah.
Now actually like, oh, I recognize that spot. Yeah. Not necessarily the one in this movie, but just in general.
Yeah.
Like Jeff Bridges, like John Hamm, like Chris Hemsworth. So I'm down for it.
Okay, did you ever see that Netflix show, F is for Family?
I have not.
Okay, first off, it's fucking hilarious, and it's pretty well written, surprisingly. Like, I was kind of surprised at how good it was. Chris Hemsworth, he's playing, like, the guy with the mustache, right?
Chris Hemsworth shows up like towards the end of the trailer.
Yeah, is he the guy with the mustache and, like, the hair that kind of goes down? Yeah, okay. He looks a lot like...
He's the one that looks like Thor.
Yeah, kind of. He looks a lot like one of the characters.
You do realize
in that
the
show,
joke
just
there,
the
right?
mustache. Yeah, I know, because it's Chris
Okay,
fucking
I was gonna say, if you don't get that, I'm a little disappointed.
Jesus Christ, Michael.
All right.
Have some faith in me.
No, I'm kidding.
It hurts. You hurt my feely wheelies.
For the love of all that is holy, please tell me to not just say feely wheelies.
You got me right in my feely wheelies. The look on your fucking face.
Moving on. Just gonna let that one go.
My sister got mad at me the other day because I was like, for realsies? And she's all like, what the fuck did you just say?
How old are you again?
I'm 23. I'm gonna be 24 in July.
Fucking damn you fucking children.
Yeah.
God
Yeah, that's me. I'm immature as hell. That's what theater
damn,
does.
I'm almost 3 years older than you. That makes you really sad.
I mean, it's also just a theater thing. A lot of us are very immature. But
I remember. I did my time.
what's next?
Then we got Johnny England Strikes Back. Strikes Again.
I had legitimately thought that was a James Bond movie at the beginning.
Yeah,
Because
like-
of the music.
Yeah, well, that's obviously how they're trying to get you. That's I saw you get excited. Like I almost want to say, don't. It's just Mr. Bean.
I love Mr. Bean.
I like him when he's talking. I think he's a really funny person. I don't know if slapstick never really did anything for me, but
Yeah. Like, Ron Atkinson's just very funny, It's just like, oh, fuck, they're doing another one of these. All right.
I mean, the devil sketch is still fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, I love the devil stats.
Yeah.
It's just like, male adulterers line up in front of the little guillotine. The French, are you here? Just stand next to the Germans. I'm sure you will have a lot to talk about.
Christians, are you here?
Bet you're feeling pretty silly now, aren't you? Turns out the Jews were right.
So that's Johnny England.
Yeah, that's Johnny English, yeah.
Is it English?
Johnny English,
I got it
yeah.
wrong. All right, and then we got Night School. This movie can fuck right off.
Yeah,
I'm so fucking sick of Kevin Hart.
yeah, he's, I don't like, he's not, he's just not funny.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
This looks.
I mean, his stand-up's all right, but like,
The
movies
suck.
are just kind of like, eh.
This is gonna. It's like. It's gonna be painful. Just watching the trailer, like this is gonna be a miserable fucking sit.
Yeah.
And then we got Searching.
Which one was that again?
That was the one that's not unfriended.
Oh, okay. So that's the one with Johnny Cho. No, that's not his name. Is that his name?
I don't know.
The guy from Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. I was like, is that his actual aging, or did they like do makeup or CG on him?
He's getting old, man.
I guess, but like, he always looks so young and everything. Like, seriously, like,
That's probably the makeup.
maybe. I mean, I don't know. It didn't look right. It doesn't. It was weird seeing him like.
Well, it's because
aged
it's done through a
up.
fucking webcam for some reason, which I still think it's a terrible fucking concept for a movie.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Which
I don't know.
still
Maybe
makes no sense to me. Like I don't like Unfriended May made its budget back, but that's not saying anything much else because that was made on a shoestring budget. That's why this movie got fucking made.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to spend nearly as much money on things like lighting or sets.
Get like a B-list actor and get him to headline your fucking shitty budget cut movie so you can pump one of these out and it's it's gonna be dumb. I don't know. It could be fine.
It seemed to be getting some kind of critical accolades, like Sundance, I think, was up there. Like,
again, that does a lot of shitty movies air at Sundance.
Yeah, that's
so that doesn't really mean much. Other means it was independently made. Is pretty much all it really says.
Yeah.
Then we got The Meg.
Which one was The Meg?
The giant shark.
Oh fuck! Right. Okay. What if Jaws was huge?
Okay. This is definitely one of those cases where like I know it's gonna be dumb, but I kind of want to see it.
Yeah, I kind of want to.
Just Jason Statham plays a giant fucking shark.
I was already like, okay, Jason Statham. All right, I can watch this. We can do this. All right.
So like that one could be just a B movie.
Yeah.
If it just kind of knows what it is.
Yeah.
And then we got The Nun.
Oh my god, the fucking audience after that preview.
Yeah, The Nun in the Conjuring expanded universe because that's a thing.
I've never seen any of the Conjurings, and I feel like
I've seen the second one's good.
Okay. Horror's never really been much of my genre, but like
it's not really that scary, honestly.
All right.
At least I don't think it is. But then again, I'm also kind of hard to scare these days because I've seen enough of these.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Because I'm kind of like jump scare, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. Oh, there it is.
You ever read that thing where a guy was like, if the equivalent of jump scares in stand-up comedy would be if the comedian ran through the audience tickling people saying, "Ha, you laughed, I'm funny."
All right, I like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So that was the last trailer. So you got any final thoughts for Tag?
I had fun. Tag is a really fun-ass movie, and it's like, it's got heart in the right places. That after credits bit where not after credits, like after the movie, they had like, they showed a bunch of videos that the original Tag guys were like doing, and some of the stuff like made it into the movie. And I was like, holy fucking shit,
like,
that was real.
That actually happened.
What? Oh man, that was crazy. I love that part. Yeah.
Okay, so I'd say my final thought is Matthew, you have 5 seconds.
Tag.
No.
Oh.
Tag.
Tag.
Start running.
Mother.
3.
Why do I have to run if I'm it?
5.
Motherfucker.
You just tagged me. I'm it. 5.
God damn it.
4. 3. 2. 1. Better start running, fucker. Get back here. My bed's falling down.